They say a writer writes, and a liar lies, and a lover loves, and so on. But is this true in whole or in part? I imagine that some writers may feel trivialized by the glaring omissions embedded in this saying due to the limitations it suggests, whether actually implied or only inferred. Of course I write, a skeptical writer might say in response, but there are many other things a writer does too. A writer watches, listens, researches, drinks too many cups of black coffee, smokes copious amounts of cigarettes, stares with tremendous suffering at blank computer screen, worries about his characters, a man fishing deep into the darkness of night, waiting to catch the next word. Then, that's when he writes, getting all his fish lined up in a row. One could say, the writer is a fishmonger, the page is his window. What if, in Saudi Arabia, there was a writer who was also a thief, who had his hands chopped off after being found guilty of stealing fish from a fishmonger? Would the fact that he could not write mean that he was not a writer? Would he still not at least be a writer at heart? Would he be ordered to repay the stolen sack of salmon to the fishmonger? And if so, how would he be expected to do so without the use of his hands? If a writer writes, does that also mean to say that a person who writes is a writer? My military-minded friend likes to make up and scribble down long to-do lists every morning. But you wouldn't call him a writer because of that, would you? No, me either. I kicked a football on many an occasion, and gladly admit I am not a footballer. A writer writes is a saying that is simultaneously general and specific, right and wrong, depending on which way you consider it. And, oddly, it makes me think of another one of those things they say. It is what it is. Perhaps anyone in constant use of this tautology should consider being a contestant on the TV show called Mastermind. Specialist subject, the bleedin' obvious.